Hi there, Pastor Carl here, coming to you with just a little bit of a heads up of what things that we have to look forward to this Sunday at Anchor Baptist Church, March 23. Last Sunday, I was away in Oregon with my wife visiting our new granddaughter. Missed being with you folks so much, even though we had a great time with family. Pastor Stephen brought part one on what it means to be a committed church member, a member of the church. And he talked more in the universal connectivity of the church, how we're, as believers, the body of Christ, are connected together. And now there's going to be more of a focus on the local church emphasis as he continues part two this Sunday, looking at Hebrews chapter 10, 24 and 25. Sometimes we look at commitment as a barrier to love because I am choosing to commit to people. It seems a little bit exclusive to those I'm not committed to. But we need to realize that God has actually chosen to channel his love to the church through committed membership. And so Pastor Stephen is going to walk us through that very important message for our church body to hear and to absorb and really to practice. In the evening, of course, we'll be discussing it in our Points to Ponder small groups, so you won't want to miss that either. A lot of people are really enjoying this. Maybe you haven't come out to a small group yet. This would be a great Sunday to start and try that out. It's so enriching. It's kind of like group meditation, everybody being able to kind of share thoughts on these insightful and digging questions that we have. But come at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. If you're not getting there till the 11 o'clock hour, you're really missing out on a blessing. We have two great ABS classes. One is the bridge class. This week will be taught by Mike Evans. They're doing a series called Beginning in Moses, Finding Jesus in the Old Testament. And last week he was talking about living in the light. And so he'll be continuing that as kind of a part two in that, looking at the metaphor of light and how Jesus is pictured in the Bible as light. In the Truth Seekers class, Pastor Brian will be continuing their series in the book of Ephesians, walking in wisdom, looking specifically at wives submitting to husbands. And the world really has a way of defining marriage differently than the church, the way God defines it. And what is the first command that Paul gives to wives in Ephesians 5:22 and 23? We're going to find that out as you come this particular Sunday. So lots of great things. We have classes for the children, for the teens as well. Don't miss out on that. Looking ahead at the church calendar, the first Sunday of April coming up, we're going to have our church picnic. Spring is here. We're enjoying some nice weather. And so come out to McLean Park. It begins at 3 o'clock that day. And we're going to have some games and activities, some cornhole, and we're going to have some pickleball. And so come out, even if you don't want to play, you can sit around and enjoy the camaraderie. We are not having a softball game this year. There was not enough interest in doing so. I might revisit that for future picnics. But that'll be from 3 to 5. And then we're asking everybody, as they're bringing side dishes and desserts, to have them there by 4:45. And if you're coming to eat, it would really be helpful if you brought something to share. I know some of us are not big cooks, but even if you just swung by the grocery store and picked up a pie and brought it, that would be a big help just to make sure we have plenty of food for everybody. But we're going to actually begin eating at 5 and give about an hour for that. And then after that, we're going to have an open air service. We'll do some singing. And then we're going to have our small groups discussions on that day. You'll probably want to bring a lawn chair for that. We have picnic tables, but we'd like to spread out a little bit. And so bring some sort of chair from home if you can, or if you don't have one, let us know and we can bring one for you or have someone bring some extras. But we're going to have just a great time praying for good weather that day. But don't forget to come out this Sunday and be part of the worship and the time together as the body of Christ at Anchor Baptist Church. Hope to see you there.